lightweight, light speed, hero sensor, zero additive, PTFE feet, Logitech Pro X SUPERLIGHT. Let's go! So today Logitech releases a new mouse which is definitely going to conquer the market with the Logitech Pro X SUPERLIGHT with only 63 grams. It even says less than 63, which I think it varies from the model to the model that is produced. So we're having some similarities to the Pro wireless mouse, but definitely something even more simplistic to achieve something that they didn't so far, and they're defeating themselves in their own game by lowering the grams of the mouse. Now this mouse was designed with pros, even though nobody knows who they are, to bring us world's best competitive gaming mouse, and they did. This mouse has 5 buttons. So you have 2 on the left side, you have left and right click, of course, in the middle scroll click, and of course scroll wheel, which doesn't have a dual mode. So you have only one mode for scrolling, and that is it. Now, the one thing that I noticed, apart from its lightweight construction, at the bottom you have the PTFE feet, which are outstandingly big. Basically, the front one is really huge, and the back is almost covering, circling around the back panel, which opens up and you can use it for power play or storing your USB. Of course, you have an on-off switch, and you have a small PTFE feet around the Hero optical sensor. Now, Hero optical sensor now goes from 100 to 25.6K DPI resolution, and this is something even more appealing when it comes to all the specifications. LIGHTSPEED technology, of course, you already know everything, and I think I mentioned that in all of my Logitech videos concerning LIGHTSPEED technology, that it doesn't lag, you don't have any issues while gaming. And I've been using the G915 TKL keyboard because it also uses LIGHTSPEED, and I didn't have literally any problems with connections to my PC while gaming. So literally zero lag, zero any problem with connectivity. Now when you look at it, you have the black version and the white version, and magenta color will come in 2021. The MSRP of this mouse is 149 euros. But when you compare it to Pro Wireless, the Pro Wireless was 129 and Pro Wired was $69. Euros, it depends where you're buying, of course. It will be available from 3rd of December and some countries even after New Year's. It has an onboard memory, so interesting, even with the super light weight, it even has onboard memory, click tension system, and as I already mentioned, 5 buttons. For the indication light, you have it right beneath the left and right click, and you don't have light sync, so no RGB on this mouse because they want to lose weight completely. Now when it comes to tracking, we have the Hero optical sensor, 100 to 25.6K DPI. They kind of shorten it to 25K. Maximum acceleration is 40G and maximum speed is 400 IPS. As we have in the past model, zero smoothing, zero acceleration, and zero filtering. The size of the mouse, I think it's somewhere around regular size, so you have 125 millimeters times 63.5 times 40 millimeters, which I would say a perfect size, perfect measure, perfect dimension of the mouse for your hand, unless you have much longer hand than I do, which is from the bottom of my palm till the top of the middle finger, 19 centimeters, and I have perfect palm grip or a claw grip, depends how you game. So basically I would most likely be somewhere in the middle, but it's mostly claw grip but I don't have any issues when it comes to getting used to this mouse. Now, taking into consideration a comparison part where we have the Pro X SUPERLIGHT, which we have right here, then we have the Pro Wireless and we have the Pro Wired. Of course, the Pro Wired doesn't have the power play possibility and the light speed as well, but when we're talking about sensor, all three of them have the Hero 25K sensor. Battery life, of course, Pro Wired doesn't have it since it's wired, and then we have 20 hours advantage with Pro X SUPERLIGHT comparing it to the Pro Wireless. So 50 hours on the Pro Wireless and 70 hours with constant movement with the Pro X SUPERLIGHT, which is really outstanding, and you don't have to really worry about battery for a long time. Now, when it comes to weight, it's not really strange that they called it SUPERLIGHT, since the Pro Wireless has 85 grams, Pro Wired has 87 grams, and this one has less than 63. I honestly don't know why did they place the less arrow, but 63 grams, as I already mentioned, is pretty incredible. Next comparison goes to the custom button layout, which the Pro Wireless actually has, and it has 5 to 8 buttons. This one has 5 buttons and the Pro Wired has 6 buttons. Now, if you're aiming for a competitive gaming mouse that is SUPERLIGHT, that has a really incredible sensor and you don't need loads of buttons, honestly, why would you? I think this would be basically the best choice. Now, comparing it to the G900 or G903, just because I'm using those mice, apart from the weight, which is definitely noticeable, I have to admit that the weight does really interact with friction when we're using the mouse on your mouse pad. So basically, G903, when you're moving it, you can actually feel a bit of a drag while using it on the mouse pad just because of the weight. And then you go with the SUPERLIGHT, which glides, and of course with the PTFE feet, which basically remove friction. Not entirely, of course, but if you have a proper mouse pad that is also like a Pro and that will give you without a doubt a perfect gliding possibility with the PTFE feet, you'll have a mouse that glides through the surface of your mouse pad. So guys, I mean, Logitech today announced a really incredible mouse which is based for competitive gaming, and if you're into something like that, you can definitely count on this one just because it has really interesting design. Now, when it comes to left and right click, I honestly don't know the amount of clicks that they can handle. But with the click tensioning system, they definitely improved the responsiveness of the clicks on the mouse. So bringing you guys a SUPERLIGHT mouse, which has faster responsiveness on the clicks, comparing it to the Pro Wireless and Pro Wired one. 2 buttons on the left side, which is just quite enough. The only thing that is still missing here is the DPI switch. You don't have it at the bottom. You don't have it at the top, and maybe place it on the left and right, well, on the left side, and that will be it, or either on the middle scroll button, but not quite sure how that will work out for you. So it's for you to experiment if you decide to go with this, but honestly, I'm really surprised with the 63 grams, because even with all the specifications, so LIGHTSPEED, Hero, power play, and everything, I think the weight is here the most important, and basically that's why they called it SUPERLIGHT. And finally, I would like to say that when I recorded the video, Logitech G Hub didn't have the update, and I didn't get any updates for the mouse. All in all, we had a really interesting mouse today, most importantly because of the weight. So guys, Pro X SUPERLIGHT from Logitech is something definitely designed for competitive gaming. I'll put the links below for you guys to check out more details about the mouse, if I missed anything, and well, you'll need to wait for 3rd of December or either pre-order or something like that on their Logitech official website. So thank you for watching. If you like the video, click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to leave a comment below if you're deciding maybe to switch to SUPERLIGHT gaming mouse by Logitech. and of course subscribe for future content. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another one. Bye bye.